Hey guys, this is Matt. This is probably the hardest video that I've ever had to do on my channel, but I need to share some sad news with you. And because all of you were a part of his life and he was a big part of my channel, I feel that I owe it to you to share this with you. And I'm going to try to get through this without breaking up because, as you guys know, I'm not a very emotional person. I mean, I haven't cried in over a decade, but I did a whole lot of making up today. So today is Wednesday, July 24th, and my pug of 18 years, Cash, passed away this morning at 7:35 a.m. right here on my chest. I held him throughout the night. I've been doing that all week. We haven't been getting much sleep because his health was deteriorating. I took him to his vet probably about like 4 times in the past week, to the point where, you know, I felt like I was starting to become a nuisance, but I mean, I needed to get him help. And then finally, I brought him to an emergency last night, and they started giving me the doomsday speech, telling me, you know what they tell you, it's time to let go and all this, which I've gotten before with previous dogs, including Cash in 2017. I told this story once about how you always get a second opinion. And back then in 2017, there was an animal hospital I took him to that was highly recommended. Doctors are from, they graduated from Ivy League schools, so they're very smart. And they were telling me to put him to sleep, and I said no, I need to get a second opinion. And I pulled him out of that hospital, brought him to a different emergency hospital where they saved his life. And we had another, that happened in 2017, we had another almost 7 years together. That happened September 2017, so almost 17 years together. I mean, almost 7 years together, extra, after that incident happened. So I took him to the same emergency last night, the one that saved his life before, because I felt, they saved him before, they can save him again. But then the doctor started giving me the doomsday speech, and I said, I'm going to get a second opinion. She was like, what? Yeah, we know what we're talking about. Yeah, don't trust doctors, guys. Get a second opinion. So I took him out, and I was looking frantically for another qualified vet, and I happened to find one in not even that far away. It was another 45 minutes away. So I said, okay, I'm gonna let Cash rest a little bit more, because he's been hanging on all week, and then I'll bring him there because I needed to get an ultrasound done on his stomach and x-rays, and usually those people are not in until 8 in the morning anyway, so I didn't want him to sit in this place, and on a table and all this, waiting for people to arrive at work the next day, even though it's an emergency. So I decided, okay, we'll wait, stay close by. Slept in the car. That's why he was on my shoulder, and I just put my seat back and waited. And so it was probably about 7:30ish. He started vomiting. I think it was the medications he got from his other vet, and he was kind of just twitching, and I was just trying to keep him comfortable. And then at one point I thought he like fell asleep, which it seems like he did, and I didn't realize it at the time. It took me a while to rethink it, but he still seemed okay to me. But obviously the vet was right there, so I rushed him inside the vet, and as soon as I got him in there, they said, as soon as I got him in there, they saw his condition, and they were amazing, by the way. They put him on a table, and there was about 6 to 8 doctors around him working on him the entire time. I mean, nothing but care. And the thing I loved about this emergency hospital is that they let the owner stay with the pet, whereas most emergencies, they leave you out front to stress and wonder what's going on. So yeah, they were all working on him for about 10 minutes trying to get his heartbeat back. And the doctor came to me and said, he's not coming back. They usually come after 10 minutes. Do you want us to continue? And I said, yes, absolutely. Because Cash is a fighter, right? I want to give my dogs the absolute best chance to live. So they went another 10 minutes, 20 minutes total, a little over 20 minutes, where he finally just said, unfortunately, that's it, right? There's nothing else we can do. And I understood at that point, you know. So I just wanted to do this video for you because I wanted to share the fact that, we've had Cash on this channel forever, snoring in videos, and pugs are great. He's the first pug I got, by the way, and he just kind of fell in my lap. He was kind of like a rescue, like Gizmo was a rescue, right? Because some people are always like, hey, why do you have, get some more alpha looking dogs? And I'm like, they fell in my lap. What can I do? I wasn't going to turn them away. I had a Doberman previously, a big scary Doberman for 11 years, and then she passed. And then, then a Chihuahua for a little while, and then I had these guys fell in my lap, and they've been with me ever since. And, and it's hard because they were with me the entire time. Okay, Cash was with me the entire time. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right words, guys. But yeah, you just never know how long you're going to have these guys, right? You never know how long you're going to have your dogs. And this is why, because I've had dogs before, but I always see new dog owners, and I always tell them, appreciate every moment you have with these guys. Appreciate every second you have with these guys. Spend time with them. When you go to the dog park for walks, get off your phone and just be there with them, and appreciate them. And, and enjoy the short time they're here on the planet. That's why a lot of people were always surprised when they would be with me in Vegas, right? I take my dogs with me to Vegas. I take them in the hotels. I take them in the casinos. Sometimes I even take them on dates. Why not, right? And it's always a red flag if the girl doesn't, if she has a negative reaction or she doesn't like dogs, because 99% of women will be like, oh my gosh, but there'll be that 1% like, that's a red flag. So, I took them pretty much everywhere and anywhere. All the road trips. I took them on road trips, especially when Cash stopped walking. I had no choice. I couldn't leave him anymore. So I had to take him on road trips, and I had to take him pretty much with me everywhere. I couldn't leave him alone for long. And luckily, the girlfriends I've had, while I had him, were pretty cool with watching him while I went to do my job, do my work. And yeah, so. But we've had so many great memories together. We've had so many great times together. Cash was born, believe it or not, Cash was born on October 2nd, 2006. October 2nd, 2006. And today he passed on July 24th, 2024. And most pugs live 12 to 14 years, but he lived almost 18. We're 2 months away from celebrating his birthday in October. And I already had it planned in my head what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to Laguna Beach. We're gonna go ride the boat. We're gonna go rent a boat, ride on a boat like we did last year. Go to the beach, because he loves the beach. Wine and dine in the nicest restaurants. He loves steak. And and just keep enjoying our lives together, and even though he was getting older, he was still very strong, right? And I believe many dogs will live past their expected age expectancy if they're being taken out a lot, if they're enjoying just nature, if they're just constantly with you and they're having fun. So we've had a great life together, and because I have faith, I know he's up there now, and he's got his legs back. He's running around, and with his other, my other Chihuahua that passed, Steve, and my Doberman, Mary. Uh, I know he's up there with them, and now I'm just kind of at a crossroads as far as like, because this is the first time I've had two dogs and then one passes, because I still have Gizmo, obviously, and Gizmo is still trying to process this as much as I am. He's still not sure what is going on. Why is my brother not moving? And he was even licking him profusely in all these different places, trying to get him to wake up. I mean, it's just really, really heartbreaking, man. I mean, it's just so heartbreaking, dude. I mean, even at the hospital, I thought I was gonna hold it together. I just broke down. I mean, nothing will bring you to your knees faster than losing your pet. It's just very difficult. And right now, I'm at Cash's favorite park, one of them at least. Right, one of them. I'm in the Bay Area right now, but because I wanted him close to family and all this, and my parents love him, obviously, and obviously you guys love him because he's been, on the channel featured on the channel for so many years. So I felt I owed it to you guys to let you know that Cash has passed away today, this morning. And like right here, I mean, I just held on him right here, and and also too, like when I carried him into the emergency, not knowing he had already passed, but as soon as we got in there, I mean, the doctor, after he talked to me some more, he was telling me that I felt he already passed when you brought him in. He goes, he probably passed earlier and you didn't realize it, because he was pretty lethargic all week long, and he wasn't really eating. He wasn't really eating the last few days. I had to actually go to Pet Food Express and get some liquid dog food and get a syringe and kind of, plunge it into his mouth, and that seemed to help a little bit, but he wasn't able to chew. So that's another thing that was bothering me. It was like, okay, is this an infection? Is this, could this be something going on with his mouth, a tooth abscess? And both of the emergency doctors said it probably wouldn't cause all this to happen to where his health, declines like this over, a week or less than a week. Because I only started to really notice like signs probably last Wednesday. But what's strange is, I mean, just a few weeks ago, we were on vacation. We were in Vegas. I was uploading stories to my Instagram at Matt Cross Official. You should follow me. I just posted a memorial for Cash on my IG and shared a bunch of photos of him, mostly recent from the last 10 years. So feel free to, go drop a comment on that, or, drop a like for Cash. However, as I was saying, we were just in Vegas. I literally was looking at my phone before I started this video. We're in Vegas right now tonight. We were at dinner. We're eating. He was fine. He was eating steak. And so, I mean, there's always going to be the what ifs, right? And I'm the type of person to just obsess over it because it's my animal. Right? I obsess over like, what could I have done differently? What, is there something else? There's always something, right? There's always something. And unfortunately, we're here. So, I don't want to even say like, I'm gonna miss him or all this, because I feel like he's still here with us. His spirit is with us, and he's actually still here with us. So as I was mentioning earlier, I walked into the emergency carrying him, the emergency hospital, and after after all was said and done, they gave me a cardboard box to put him in, and they said, "Do you want to take him?" I said, "Absolutely, but I'm not I'm not carrying him in this box. I carried him in, I'm going to carry him out. And they respected my wishes. I picked him up and I carried him out just like I carried him in. And so I am taking him with me, and I spoke with my parents, and we have in my parents' backyard, we have my childhood animals buried back there, along with my one of my other dogs, a Doberman. And my Chihuahua, actually, they have a big backyard. So my dad told me, just bring him home, come home, bury him here with the other your other animals, you know, and I agreed. So, but I wanted to share this video with you first, and also the fact that we're at Cash's favorite park, and yes, he's here right now. I put him in the stroller with Gizmo. I just, you know, I mean, there's Gizmo. Gizmo still doesn't really understand, but here's Cash, featuring him here on the channel one more time for you guys. Get it closer. I absolutely love this guy with all my heart. All the people who thought, you know, it was like my uncle snoring in the background, it was actually Cash, my pug. These pugs, too, you guys are natural born comedians. I didn't realize how much laughter and fun and joy they you know, they bring. But now, you know, Gizzy's still here, and we're gonna have to figure this out, how to adjust, and where we go from here. But I'm just gonna take a few days to myself. I'm a couple of days ahead on videos, so that's good. I don't have to worry about that this week, and yeah. So I just wanted to share Cash with you on the channel one more time before he goes to his final resting place. Love this guy to death, and I know I'll see him again, and I know he's running around up there, just, you know, back to his, you know, youthful health. You know, but I mean, outside of what's gone on the past week or so, I mean, he was healthy. As I said, we were in Vegas just last month, and it's just, I mean, if you had told me last month, like, oh, you know, Cash only has 30 days to live, I wouldn't have believed it. There's no way, because he's always been strong, even though he became, you know, he lost his ability to walk on his hind legs. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. I got him this awesome dog stroller. I found it online, so got him this awesome dog stroller to make it easier to, you know, get him out and walk around, and get him and Gizmo out. There's Gizmo. So yeah, I'm gonna miss him, and I know you guys will miss him too. So this is the last time that we are gonna be on the channel together with Cash, and also Gizmo. I should put him in here. Gizmo is part of it too. There we go. There we go. It's the last time we feature all three of us together here. So I just want to say thank you for all the condolences, the comments, the likes, you know, I mean, not just today, but over the years. You guys who are also dog lovers like myself, or even you guys who aren't, and you found that it was funny. He was snoring in the background, that loud. Thank you. And, you know, we love you. I love you. Gizmo loves you, and definitely Cash. Cash definitely loves you. And he's gonna miss being there too on the channel. I know it. I mean, he loved doing this stuff. He loved helping Dad work. That's Gizmo does. He knows I'm filming. He's like, yeah, sure. So we are gonna sign out here. Gizzy, your brother, Cash. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him back down here for a sec. Cashy, say goodbye to everybody, Cash. Okay, we'll see. For now, just for now. Okay. And this is me in cash, signing off from the 33 Secrets. Godspeed. God bless. Love you guys.